I feel like people are always talking about how your thoughts are influencing your reality, but they forget to tell you how your emotions are influencing your reality. And your emotions are so important. And you need to be aware of your emotions. You need to be aware of what is going on in your emotional realm. Because if you're not, you're doing yourself a big disadvantage. Because your emotions, just like your thoughts, they create your reality. So if you can get a grip on your emotions, you essentially can get a grip on your entire life and just make your entire life easier and more joyful and start manifesting the reality of your dream instead of just allowing life to happen to you and allowing the circumstances to happen to you. It certainly doesn't have to be that way, and understanding how your emotions works and why your emotions are so important is actually the key component when it comes to the conscious creation and manifestation and creating your reality by design rather than by default. Because you truly are such a powerful creator of your reality. And that's why it's time to wake up and it's time to start using your power. It's time to become aware of what's going on inside you and how the things that are happening inside you are influencing the reality around you. Because remember, the reality around you is nothing else than the reflection of what's going on inside you. And when you control what's going on inside you, when you control the world of your thoughts and emotions, then you essentially control your entire reality and you no longer allow life to happen to you. You consciously design a reality you want to experience. So why are emotions so important? Emotion is energy motion. I'm sure you've heard this statement so many times, but do you actually know that it's true? Do you actually know that it's 100% true? Emotion is energy in motion. On a subatomic level, everything is energy, including your emotions. And your emotions, since they're energy, they create your energy field, they create who you are. They create your essence on a subatomic level. And you hear all the time about the things like vibration and frequency. And do you actually know what creates your vibration, your frequency? Your emotion. Your vibration is nothing else than energy, your own energy, vibrating with a certain speed. And your dominant vibration creates a frequency. And everything in your reality is just in vibrational alignment with your frequency. And that's why understanding the power of your emotions is essential to harmonizing your entire reality, to harmonizing your entire life, to manifesting your desires, to bring your desires into fruition in this physical reality. Because everything is energy and you always create with your own energy. So it's actually a good idea to make your energy clear and make your energy vibrate with a high frequency. And you do this by taking care of your emotions because your emotions create your energy. Your dominant emotional state affects your entire reality because it's energy, and your entire reality, energetically, it's going to reflect your dominant emotional state of being. So you always hear about things like high vibration and low vibration. And it has, again, a lot to do with your feelings because your feelings create a vibration. So your positive emotions, the positive feelings you experience, create a high vibration. Negative emotions, negative feelings you experience, create a low vibration. The more negative feelings you experience every single day, the lower you vibrate and the lower circumstances you get in your physical reality. Because the reality just mirrors what's going on inside you in the world of your thoughts and emotions. And your emotions trigger your thoughts, just like your thoughts trigger your emotions. So it's actually so important to be aware of both of your thoughts and your emotions. Because sometimes your thoughts create certain emotions, and sometimes your emotions create certain thoughts. So if you get a grip on those two aspects of your inner being, you essentially will start affecting your reality in a completely different and more harmonious way. So the key to harmonizing your entire reality is, of course, maintaining a higher vibrational state. And it starts with awareness of what's going on inside you right now. And do you want to maintain it? Because you certainly don't have to maintain it. You can completely shift your entire emotional state, shift your entire vibration. You can start working on yourself, start releasing the thinking and feeling patterns that are no longer serving you. You can start healing them and letting them go. And then gradually, day by day, allowing yourself, deliberately allowing yourself to feel better emotions. Sometimes you just kind of have to a little bit push yourself to make yourself feel these better emotions. And each time you do this, it just becomes easier and easier and easier. And essentially your new high vibrational state, high emotional state becomes a new automatic program in your subconscious mind. Because you can program your mind for different thoughts and different emotions. What you're feeling and experiencing right now, it's basically what you've programmed yourself and your mind to feel and experience. But through repetition, through determination, through willingness to change, you can change that. And you can establish new thoughts, new feelings, new vibrations, new frequency, and essentially a new reality. And remember, maintaining a high vibrational state majority of the time doesn't mean you can't experience negative emotions. You have the right to experience every emotion, because emotions are just a feedback. They're feedback from your inner being, from your higher self. If your emotions are positive, then you're in alignment with the universe and you're doing a great job. And if your emotions and thoughts are negative, then it means you're out of alignment with the universe, and it's time to start paying attention to what's going on inside you and start healing the aspects of your being that are creating these negative states. Because you truly have the power to do this, to heal, to release, and to let go. But it's okay to experience a negative emotion as long as you don't allow this emotion to take over your life. Because if you allow this emotion to govern your life, then of course you're gonna jump onto this lower vibrational state, and you're gonna start experiencing a lower vibrational reality. But if you're just gonna allow yourself to feel this emotion and observe this emotion and learn from this emotion, this is a very conscious approach to a negative emotion. You're just studying it, you're analyzing it, you're trying to understand why it's here and how can you heal it and how can you release it. And not only you allow yourself to experience the state, but you're working on the state, you're releasing the state, and you're letting it go. And this is a very good approach to negative emotions, because you're human. You'll experience both high vibrational and low vibrational emotions. But if you maintain the high vibrational state majority of the time, then it's enough. It's really enough, and your reality is going to reflect that, because this high vibrational state, it's still gonna be your dominant vibration, dominant frequency, and thus this is going to influence your reality in a very positive, miraculous way. Because the fun thing about energy and working with energy, understanding how your own energy works, is that when you change your frequency, your entire reality aligns with this new frequency. So no matter how long you used to maintain a certain type of a frequency, when you jump onto a new frequency, your circumstances must shift. Your circumstances must shift because you're simply not a vibrational match to this other frequency anymore. You're jumping onto a higher frequency, a better frequency, a more aligned and more harmonious frequency. And of course, your reality must reflect that. And I feel like this is the most beautiful thing about consciously shifting into a higher frequency, is that you notice this shifts and you notice these changes in your reality, and it's really exceptional. It's exceptional because your reality just gets so much better and you attract so many wonderful circumstances and synchronicities, and it even speeds up your manifesting power, because when your energy is higher, you have more energy to create in a non-physical realm, to create your manifestation and then to bring your manifestation into fruition in the physical realm. So it's all so beautiful, and it all works just seamlessly and effortlessly when you change your frequency. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that right now you will really understand how important your emotions are, and just how you need to take care of your thoughts, how you need to take care of your belief system. You really also need to take care of your emotions, because the higher your emotions, the higher your dominant emotional state, the better circumstances you get in your physical reality, and the more harmonious and joyful your life becomes. And it really all starts with you understanding yourself and working on yourself and consciously shifting into a higher frequency. So start analyzing your emotions, start paying attention to your emotions, and start deliberately healing the emotional patterns that are not serving you anymore. And let them go, release them, and jump onto a higher frequency, because it's so worth it, because your entire reality is going to reflect that new frequency. If it resonated with you in any way whatsoever, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure to hit that subscribe button. And thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for listening.